Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is. Welcome back to single player survival in 1.12. I've done a bit of work off camera, not as much as I anticipated, but by tomorrow I should have it all done. It's quite tiring what I've been doing, and it's like I'm not overly convinced it's been done to the best of my ability, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because it's going to take quite a long time. But we'll worry about that tomorrow if I get it done. If I don't, well, you'll have to wait an extra day. But basically, some of the stuff that I have got finished is this part here. As you can see, I've kind of decorated the part around the portals. I've got water on both sides dropping. Now this is okay for like if I was dropping into the water. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work with regards to taking off. Like I've yet to find a technique for getting off the ground. In the Nether, you might remember I created a new tunnel connecting to the Nether hub that went to the city, it went to the far side of the city. This is that tunnel. I kind of like it. It's so-so. The reason I've got netherrack was because I looked at it and I thought that looks okay, but then I added a roof of nether bricks and it made the netherrack stand out a bit much, so I'll probably change it eventually. There is packed ice under the half slabs, there's lava lighting at the sides. I kind of like it, something a bit different. There was also another issue with slime, because slime spawned in my big storage room down there, and they were going through the nether portal and then coming out here or coming out in the nether and all that, and it was getting messy, but hopefully that doesn't happen too often. We shall see. Probably one of the major pieces of work that I've done was yesterday. I finished patching the roads. And when I say patching, I mean I finished decorating them, messing them up. All the roads in the city, apart from the main street going up to the castle, they were all just plain gravel. And now, as you can see, I've completed. Well, I've added grass, I've added stone, I've added cobble, all that sort of stuff, just to give it a bit of variation. I could still, I guess, do the staircase going up to the castle. That's the one area that I still have to do, I reckon. I'm not sure if I will right enough because it kind of looks grand, you know, going up to castle. Maybe it doesn't look nice enough. I don't know. I mean, it's not going to be any extra work just to do it. It's going to be pretty easy, but I'm just wondering if that would really suit the castle. Added another tree there. Added some grass at the side. I think we'll just leave this bank of grass. We'll just leave this bare. I would prefer that. On the larger roads I've got a wider variety of blocks, but on the smaller ones I've just got the odd piece of grass or cobble here or there. So yeah, that's what we've got going there. And if I remember rightly, we did actually add something over here. Yeah, trees. We added trees, I off camera added trees either side of the barracks, the entrance to the barracks, which kind of takes away from the wall a bit, but I don't really mind. I like it. And similarly over here, we've got some trees in the corner, quite like that. And then there's vegetation over here, which we didn't have before. And meanwhile up here, we did have a very bad looking fountain that has now gone. And I might just leave this as it is. It's kind of like a place for someone of importance to address a crowd below. Got that image of Boromir in The Lord of the Rings when he's addressing the crowd in the flashback in the second film when he's in Osgiliath and they're celebrating the victory. So I've kind of got that in mind when I was thinking about that. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I've got done. So a lot has happened. That's meant the city is now even closer to completion. I did want to do something with these towers. This is the city gates. The city gates and the wall and all that they were obviously the first things I built. I think I actually added this back gate later. But I think what I want to do is add a way of getting up and down. Something a bit better than just a ladder. I mean, ladders are fine, but I'd rather have maybe a staircase or something. So here we are at the front gates. This is probably the first place I'll look to change. I'm not sure what we should do right enough. Maybe some stone slabs. We've got a few of those kicking around. That's andesite. I get andesite and stone mixed up for some reason, even though it clearly shows the name. Let's get some of these going. Oh, see, I put this ladder in because I thought it was going to be permanent, but as you can tell, I've decided against that. And we've got two levels to go to. We've got the wall level to go to and the upper gate level. which is a lot higher. So let's go down. And the problem is, because I got like weird patterns in the walls, it's going to be even more difficult to implement a staircase or, you know, something like that. So basically, if you go out the front gate, yeah, so see that pattern there. I kind of like that. I'm going to keep it, but the problem is on the inside, that's the effect you get. So it's going to be very, very difficult to come up with any sort of stair design. I'll probably use slabs, although I'm not even sure if slabs is a good option because they're more gradual. We kind of want to get up and down as quickly as possible. So at least we've got the flooring in. I think what we'll do now is we'll have the staircase start on this side. Maybe if we just do that, we don't need to have that part in. We don't need to have that part in. This is the hard bit. It's been easy up to this point. Well, I mean, this isn't really that good, is it? Because your head's going to get stuck here. Oh, wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. We just had to take off the lower section. I must have added on an extra block for some reason. I think this is the best thing we can hope for is a 1x1 staircase into the wall like this. As I said, there's not much space we can use, but whatever. I seem to never have cobble these days. I seem to always run out. And as I said, that's probably because of the fact I use a silk touch pick most of the time to get stone, because I do use stone and the stone variants a lot more than I would cobble. So it just kind of makes more sense. There we go. Man, some resources are, yeah, they're just, oh, almost fell in there. So the reason I wanted cobble was because I wanted to just kind of, wait, what's this? Ha, whoops, that's important. Should have known. Yeah, so the reason I wanted cobble was because we're going to just patch up the sides here, I think. I think that's the best option. So we can just do that. Oh, I was going to say this is going to look so embarrassing if, you know, if this block was over here and the door was over here, but that's all good. We've got it right. I think if we do that, it's going to look better. And then we can just have it go across like that. Yeah, so there's not much space to walk about, but as I said, we're not going to be up here that often. And it's, I don't know, it just works well, I think. I've altered it slightly, so as you can see, it is easier to get down the stairs. So yeah, again, maybe it doesn't look so good from here, but I'm just going to live with it, I think. We could have done stone brick stairs, but whatever. It's done now. So my plan is to continue that off camera for the next, well, over the next few days when I've got time. One other thing I want to do this episode, apologies we're not going to get that much done, but what I am going to do is I'm going to head over here and I'm going to see if we can find that, yeah, the beacon, because I really want to see where this portal goes to. We're not going to work on the farm today, the spider farm that is. But what I do want to do is, yeah, just see where the portal goes. I still can't believe we didn't know where this was, or well, I didn't know where this was. I'm sure other people wouldn't have had such a bad memory. Anyway, yeah, so let's go through the portal, see where it takes us. Oh, it's going to take us to base, isn't it? Oh, took us out here. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so obviously it links it with a portal in the warehouse down there, probably because that's the closest. So we're going to have to take the coords of this portal and link it up with its own one. So let's go and do that now. I had to switch pickaxes. I'm using a fortune one because my other one is, yeah, on its last legs, although I can mend it. It's just going to take a bit of time to do that. Alright, so here we go. Minus 759, minus 759, minus 172. If we divide that by 8, it's minus 95, minus 22. So we're going to go and dig to those coords in the nether. Alright, so we came out here. I didn't bring any obsidian with me, I know that for a fact, because I just put all the stuff I had away. Well, all the obsidian. So what was it, minus 95? See, this is the problem, once you've got too many nether tracks, it's going to be tough to find a place for them all to go. This is an ideal spot here. Actually, well, arguably that's better because that goes. Yeah, I think we'll use this one. Oh, jings! It's a long way down. Of course, we've got another nether track thing to build. These are always fun. I'm joking, they're very, very tedious. Although, if I get more, well, I will get more netherrack, I'll be able to continue working on that never-ending wither farm that I'm trying to make. Oh, come on. That's the second time I've done that. Well, second time today. I've done that plenty more by accident in the past. Anyway, this is the portal lit. Let's see if it goes to where we anticipate it will. Ah, man, alright, that's good. So now we've got a nether link here. We'll be able to come and work on it a bit more. Where's that other spawner? There was 4. 1, 2, 3... It's over here, isn't it? It's by the skelly spawner. Yeah, right down here. Ooh, it's going to be very difficult, isn't it? Well, let's have a quick test, okay? Okay, here we go. So that's the cutoff point here. I think it's going to be too far. Like even if I'm up here, it's still going. If I'm up here, it's still going. So the problem is this. Wait, if I move across one block to here, it stops. Yeah, it's very, very, very precise. And the thing is, down there might not be close enough to that one over there. Like, see, even if I'm way over here, yeah, it's stopped. Yeah, I think it's well out of reach, unfortunately. Well, that's a shame. But it was worth a try. So it looks like we'll have a double spider spawner, and then obviously we've got the skelly spawner up here. But I mean, that's okay. We'll just dig it out. There might be another one kicking around. You never know. Or we might be able to link them up, or get a minecart system going that carries us around from spawner to spawner, activating them all at once. Well, not all at once. I'm not sure if that would be very efficient, to be honest, but it's worth experimenting with. Anyway, apologies I haven't got much done this episode. I have been doing a lot of work off camera. I really want to get back to it. But I did want to get a few things done on camera today, which I managed to do. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.